Daz Dillinger. Daz Dillinger said something that kind of sparked. Well, it made a lot of people angry. Let's just say that. So let's go over. Fat Joe has weighed in on it. So Fat Joe has weighed in on Daz Dillinger's claim that no one associated with Death Row Records was jealous of Tupac because, according to him, they made Tupac. So there's been a lot of rumors online that Snoop Dogg was jealous of Tupac, Daz Dillinger, and everybody that was around Tupac were enemies, and they were jealous that he would succeed, and they didn't want to see him succeed, and that they wanted him dead, and this and that and that. So Daz Dillinger, spoke to that and said, like, if it wasn't for us, Tupac wouldn't be who he is. So let's actually, play the clip for you guys.
I got a problem with this. People always saying that Snoop, Dr. Dre, us, everybody, we was jealous of Tupac. How can we be jealous of Tupac and we made Tupac? You know what I'm saying? We put that album together. We came over there. We gave him music. We did that. We wanted him to be the man of the man. You know what I mean? So how was we jealous putting his album together? You know what I'm saying? Taking songs from us and giving it to him. How is that jealousy? The only jealousy there was Suge Knight in his ear and everybody's ear causing confusion. Look at that now. You know what I mean? All on this little podcast, always talking shit. Kill that noise. The Dog Pound, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, none of us. We was never jealous of Tupac. Because we can go in the streets and hang out and do whatever the f*** we want to do. He was limited for what he had to do. And we was the one that was producing and creating a masterpiece. All eyes on me. So who's jealous? I think Suge Knight was jealous.
Yeah. Daz has some good points, man. I think the whole jealous narrative is just fans speculating shit. It's very, like, here we go. Here's the Tupac stans. A lot of Tupac stans have this theory that, everybody around him, there's conspiracy theory that they wanted to get him killed, that this and that. It's like you guys are just seeing video clips of people and assuming shit. That's all that's going on. Daz was there. Like, I don't understand this, right? People that try to argue with people that were there in that moment. I can understand the people that were there in the moment arguing back and forth and people telling other people's sides of stories. That makes sense. But fans that were never in the studio with these motherfuckers, that were never day-to-day with these motherfuckers, assuming that these guys were jealous and just hating out of nowhere because of video clips or something, that Snoop Dogg was in a video clip and he was looking at Tupac in a weird way. Like, what the fuck? Maybe Snoop Dogg was high. Maybe he was thinking of some shit. You never looked at somebody and you're not actually looking at them or even thinking about them, but you're just somehow your eyes are wandering there. And that happens, guys. Like, so I hate these are the Tupac stans, by the way. Like, we're talking about stans and fans and all this shit. These are the type of stans that, like, they take shit overboard, man. So Daz made a good point, but then Fat Joe weighed in on it, and this is what Fat Joe had to say. So let's get into Fat Joe's comments.
I seen Daz from the Dog Pound talking about, we made Tupac, we this and this and that, right? That's how I took it, right? And so now I start backing up. When Death Row grabbed Tupac, he was already the most popular guy. He was a super duper 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 star. And one night, the night I was there, when you hear the record Biggie and Tupac, I got Mac 11s and all my niggas in the pen. Here we go again. Ain't nothing separating me from a Mac 10. I'm standing right next to them. I'm on stage with them. It was at a Big Daddy Kane show in Madison Square Garden. So Biggie and Tupac pulled me because I was in the crowd like a fan. They pulled me out. I only had Flojo, yo, Crack, come with us. I came with them. The point I'm trying to make prior to that is when Tupac walks into the arena, he walked in from like where you buy a hot dog and you walk in, and the crowd is going crazy. Big Daddy Kane's the biggest rapper on earth. He's on stage, but the crowd is like, this right after Juice. There's no way Tupac wasn't lit before he went to Death Row. He was super the most talked about guy in the world. Now, I do understand when he says, how can I be jealous of him if I gave them hits. Very important. I've given artists hits, and people tell me, yo, how you give them hits? And I'm like, it's my brother. I love them. I love the artist. So it's very unselfish to work with an artist and give him hits. And he gave Tupac hits or produced the beats. I don't know the creative process, but I do understand. I do not believe Daz was jealous of Tupac Shakur or Snoop Dogg or none of them.
Exactly. And Fat Joe needs to start his own like podcast and actually like speak on news topics because very interesting. I would love to have Fat Joe. Fat Joe, I don't know where he's living. I think he's living in Miami. But if he was living in Atlanta, like I would do some Vlad shit with him where I'd bring him on every day to talk about current topics. It'd be really cool. But I say all that to say, Fat Joe has a great perspective because he's given hits to other artists. And if jealousy is when you don't want to give hits to other artists, when you want to keep everything to yourself. That's not, if you're giving hits to people, man, how's that you jealous of people? And that's the problem with these stands that I'm referring to, Tupac stands. They're just throwing shit out there because they see a video of some guy, of Snoop Dogg, looking at Tupac in a little weird way, whatever. It's not even a weird way. He's probably just high as shit, and they're assuming things. So stop assuming things with a lot of these artists, guys. Please, for the sake of just stop making these old... By the way, these guys are old. Fat Joe and everybody, Daz and everybody. Stop making these old men stressed out, man. We don't want them to get heart attacks and end up, something bad happening to them because y'all stressing them out with this bullshit of jealousy. So stop it. Stop it, guys. Stop it, damn it. Shout out to Daz, Fat Joe. Great stories.